Hey there, friends and enemies, JoPa here again, and today we got the official Ritualist Archetype reveal trailer for Remnant 2, and I'm incredibly stoked about this. It might be the most anticipated thing for me personally with the Awakened King DLC, so I can't wait to check this out and then go over my thoughts afterwards. I just love status effect type characters.
In Remnant 2 Awakened King, the Ritualist leverages status effects to punish their foes. The prime perk, Vile, makes enemies more susceptible to status damage and spreads their statuses to nearby enemies upon death. Using Eruption, the Ritualist detonates nearby enemies and adds insult to injury by dealing bonus damage to those suffering from status effects. To thin the herd, Miasma instantly applies Bleeding, Burning, Overloaded, and Corroded to all enemies within range. Lastly, Death Wish curses the Ritualists themselves. It forgoes standard healing and causes constant health drain, but grants a heavy damage buff and substantial lifesteal. As a master of pain and suffering,
you could really do a lifesteal build with this too.
Archetype to challenge the Awakened King.
Okay, that is fire. I'm really excited about this. I cannot wait. So, negates all healing to self, drain 300% of health over 20 seconds, increases all damage by 35%, and grants 10% base damage dealt as lifesteal. So if you combine it with rings that'll grant you bonus lifesteal as well, amulets and stuff like that, this could be something that you could just have insane amounts of damage and lifesteal at the same time, which would be very, very cool to see. I'd be curious to see if this is one that will actually work out as well as I'm thinking it will be, or if it might be a bit underwhelming. I know sometimes these types of skills for a lot of people are not that great because you just die so fast it's not really worth doing. But if you can set your build up right, maybe you run a full heavy armor set to where you're incredibly tanky and just kind of doing maximum damage as much as you can. That could be really, really cool. I'm really looking forward to all this status effect. Like, this ability looks really nice. I like the little ritual circle that you have over here. I'm a big fan of that personally. It looks awesome, and I'd be curious to see what the range looks like on it. But overall, the vibe is great for this character. I think there's a lot of potential. You could run like a strict burn build. You could run a corrosive build. All this kind of stuff is on the table now, and mixing and matching with the other archetypes is going to be fascinating as well, because you might be able to stack status effect damage to the point that you're just melting everything and just doing damage over time. Or maybe even against like a boss, for example, where you're able to hit them with a bunch of DOT and then just go about and not have to worry about anything but dodging and staying alive while you're taking down the boss over the course of however long it takes to do that damage over time. So this is incredibly exciting. I am very much going to be a Ritualist main. This is one of those types of archetypes where, for me personally, absolute game changer. I've enjoyed some of the other archetypes, but I'm not a big fan of the gun first archetypes as much as I am the shenanigans archetypes with like a turret, with summoner, all that kind of stuff. Those are my types of things. So the Ritualist just adds that and allows me to do a lot more with everything that I've been using already. So yeah, overall very excited. Can't wait to get hands on with this. We're just a few days away. Next week is the Awakened King DLC drop on the 15th. I'll be covering that for sure. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a live stream here on YouTube, so definitely let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to check that out, if you want to see me check out the content for the very first time live on the channel. My name is JoPa. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Helps me out tremendously. Shows you want to see more Remnant 2 content from me going forward. Expect a lot of it in the foreseeable future in the next coming weeks and months. So I hope you have a good one, and I'll catch you all later.